Good morning, I'm Belle, welcome back to my channel. I do Slimming World and today is going to be a what I eat in a day video, and today I'm going to do an SP day. Now, if you don't know what an SP day is, broadly speaking, it's where you just eat speed foods and protein foods. So what that means is no Muller Lights, no pasta, rice, potatoes, no bananas, no mango, no pineapple. But it does mean you get 2 healthy extra B choices. So throughout the day, I will be showing you what I eat, and you can have things like baked beans and that kind of malarkey. But anyway, I'll show you what I'm having. So for breakfast, I am having quark, plain quark, that I have stirred through some s'mores skinny syrup and just given it a stir. And then I've got an apple and a satsuma for my speed food. So the quark is my protein and the apple and the satsuma are my speed. I've got a glass of water, and then I've got a Little's hazelnut black coffee, which is just hazelnut black coffee powder, like coffee powder, granules. And then I've added some skim milk out of my healthy A allowance. So this is my breakfast, and I'll show you what I'm eating as I go through the day. So this is what I'm taking to work for my morning and afternoon snacks. I've got 2 toffee hi-fis, which is the first of my healthy B. I've got some cold beef slices. I've got 2 satsumas, which is speed, and some melon, which is speed. I've got my lunch at work already, but I'll show that to you later in a photo. I think it's campfire stew and veggies. But yeah, this is today's snacks, and I'll jump on later and show you what I'm having for lunch. Bye. So it's about 6:15 and I am back from work. It's been a pretty good day on plan, although it's been really cold and windy here today. And what that has meant is that I really wanted all the carbs. Obviously I'm on an SP day, so I can't. So I've used my sins on 3 little packets of barbecue pop chips that hopefully I showed in a photo a moment ago. They're 3.5 sins each, so that takes me to 10.5 sins. And I've also used 3 sins on 3 of these, which are just tropical fruit sweets that that are kind of left over from my brief stint on Weight Watchers. They're 18 calories each, so I'm counting them as 1 sin each. So I'm at 13.5 sins for the day, but I've still got a healthy B choice left, so I'll probably split that and maybe later have perhaps a wheat bran cake and maybe another hi-fi. I am just having a hazelnut coffee with skimmed milk from my allowance and a plum while I decide what to have for my dinner. I think I might do a stir fry or something like that. I think next time I do an SP day in these kind of autumn wintry months, I'm gonna make some speedy soup that I can eat kind of between meals to kind of keep me a bit fuller. So like a butternut squash soup or a kind of roasted red pepper soup or something like that. Because yeah, I think hopefully that will kind of give me that kind of comfort food bit that I think sometimes I miss on an SP day, which you'd normally get from like, or I would normally get from like a jacket potato or pasta or rice or whatever. So I think, yeah, hopefully in anticipation of my next SP day, I will make some speedy soup too. But I will show you what I'm having when it's dinner time. So I've realised I didn't tell you what I had for my lunch. I did insert a photo, but I had a campfire stew, which I'd done in the slow cooker and got out the freezer. It has in it gammon, onions, baked beans, passata, garlic, smoked paprika, chilli, cinnamon, all that kind of stuff. So totally fine for an SP day. And I had it with spring greens, which obviously is the speed food. And then for dinner tonight, I'm doing a stir fry. So I've just got one of these veggie packs, which is my speed. And then I've got some prawns, which is my protein. And then I'm just gonna put in it some aromatic Thai spice, some garlic, some chili powder and some soy sauce. I'm gonna cook it all in fry light. And then once it's done, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon, which is half a sin of this Blend Bros sweet chili sauce, which is sugar free. So there'll be half a sin there. So that is tonight's dinner, and I'll insert a photo. I'm not actually having dinner here tonight, so I might not be able to film. If I can, I will. If not, I will insert a photo later. So So this is tonight's dinner. I've just done a prawn stir fry with a box of veggies, which is speed, and the prawns are a protein. And I've just done it in soy sauce, fry light, some spice and some garlic and chilli powder. I haven't added the sweet chilli sauce yet because I think I want to save my sins for later. But anyway, this is my dinner. Hi, so it's nearly midnight and I am just in from babysitting. I took my prawns and all my stir fry bits over to my family's house and cooked that while I was babysitting. I had some quark with skinny syrup in before I went out, and I had just a decaf coffee with a hi-fi this evening. And I'm just having a strawberry and raspberry herbal tea now and a glass of water. So I'm finishing the day on 13.5 sins. I've still got half a healthy B portion left, but I don't need it, so I'm not going to have that. And I was debating doing a wheat bran cake this evening, and I took all my bits around to make one over there, but when it came to it I was really full after my stir fry, so I didn't need to. I also didn't have the sweet chilli sauce on my stir fry either, hence finishing on 13.5 sins, not 14. So it's been a pretty good day on plan. I've quite enjoyed doing an SP day, but as I mentioned earlier, I think with kind of autumn and winter SP days I will need to make some kind of speedy soup to have as a kind of comfort food and when kind of hunger strikes. I find SP days in the summer really easy because I just eat loads of salads and stuff, but I do think they're a little bit more challenging in like autumn and winter. And I find breakfast pretty easy and dinner pretty easy, but lunch is a bit more of a challenge unless I kind of take leftovers. So any suggestions of kind of SP lunches? I've got a microwave and stuff at work, so I can kind of heat stuff up. At the moment I just kind of take leftovers or do like ham and salad or something, but it's just a bit boring. I suppose I could do like a Slimming World quiche maybe next week and have that with baked beans at lunchtime. I might do that for my next SP day. Anyway, I'm rambling on. As always, thank you so much for watching. Do check the Sin app or calculator for anything that I've mentioned. But I hope you've enjoyed this SP day. If you have, do please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time in my next video. Take care, bye.